this is Ken Stashik, and you're with what's the company called?
Electric
EVS.
Vehicle Systems.
Yes, and you're here today with these beautiful all-electric ATVs, or ATEVs, I guess you call them.
Yes, we have just brought to market, in fact last week, our new electric-powered all-terrain vehicle. We think it's unique in the industry. It's a full adult-sized vehicle. It is not a toy. It's an extremely powerful unit. We believe our marketplace for these will be hunters who want to get into a hunting area silently and without emissions so they don't scare the game away. We also believe property owners who have an expansive land, a small expansive land where they might want to do chores, get the firewood, go out and check the fence, get the mail from the long driveway. It's that kind of a great application. In addition, municipalities may want to use these for just getting around in various areas of the municipality. Police departments have shown an interest in these because of their silent operation. They're better able to interact with the public that they interface with. They're better able to communicate on their radios even while they're driving, as opposed to a noisy gas-powered unit where they can't hear, they can't speak. So we've had interest from a variety of places.
What can you tell us about some of the technical specifications? I heard someone say that there are lead-acid batteries inside.
We use 6 sealed lead-acid batteries, 12-volt batteries. It's a 72-volt DC system. It is a brushed DC motor that we use. It provides a significant amount of torque to the rear wheels, approximately 370 foot-pounds of torque at the rear wheels. It is a 2-wheel drive vehicle, not a 4-wheel drive, yet there are few instances that we think we can't handle with that kind of torque and with proper tires on the unit. So we don't see that as a liability, basically. And it is a solid rear shaft, so both wheels are pulling at the same time. There is no differential.
Okay. From the sign back there, we see it says speed of 42 miles an hour, 30-mile range. What other kind of things should our
at first
know?
I'll have to fess up that those were design parameters that we had hoped to achieve. In actuality, our top speed with the gear ratio we have is approximately 35 miles per hour, and the maximum range would be on a flat surface, smooth flat surface, about 25 miles. So
okay.
We fell a little bit short of our goal, but with new battery technology, we hope to even surpass that.
What kind of batteries are you thinking of for that?
Well, we were exploring lithium-ion batteries. We're exploring lithium iron phosphate batteries, and in fact, we have people show here that are looking at other technologies that are being brought to the market. Mm-hmm. And of course, our issue is how much power and energy can we store in a relatively small space.
Right. And you can put some weight on an ATV, but it's good for gripping the ground and whatnot, but you don't want to overburden it.
Well, right. Right now, with the battery system we have, the unit weighs about 625 pounds, and in fact, the newer battery systems would reduce the weight and extend the range as well. At the same time, they're much more costly. So it'll be a cost trade-off. I'm sure there are applications where people, particularly municipalities and people who need to use this as a work tool, would be willing to pay more in order to get that extra range that they need for the tool to function as it should.
Right. And speaking of paying more, what are we looking at for prices on these?
We have a manufacturer suggested retail price from our dealers of $7,195 for the base unit, and it will be a few $100s more for the camouflage version that seems to be very popular with hunters.
That's a different paint job on it?
It's a different paint. We offer a couple of other accessories as standard on that.
What other kind of options do buyers have?
There are not many, but we do offer a tow hitch receiver for the unit, and it is capable of pulling 1,000 pounds. And we have a utility rack that is mounted to the rear, on which someone could, if they thought they were going to go out to a fairly remote site, camp overnight, they could mount a gas-powered generator, which they could start up and recharge the batteries while they were at their remote campsite.
Mm-hmm. What's the most fun you've had riding one of these things?
It's always fun. It's always fun riding the unit, but frankly, for me, the most fun is watching the expression on people's faces who ride one of these and do not expect the power and the performance of an electric vehicle of this type. It's almost everyone who drives it expresses just total surprise of how it performs, how much power there is, and that, to me, that's the most fun.
Yeah, the test drive model outside right now, it does have the economy switch and the power switch.
Right, so unfortunately whoever rode that one doesn't get the full effect of the capability.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I guess one other thing I'd point out, we do have racks on the front and back. The back rack is capable of holding 100 pounds. The front rack 66 pounds. Probably a little more, but that's the rating on those systems. And in order to be safe, 16 years or over to ride the vehicle. These are not toys. They're very powerful. So please don't let your kids ride these things.
All right. With that warning, very well suited. Thank you very much, Ken, for talking with us.